Next, flowers. What is a flower? A flower is the reproductive structure found in plants. The prominent parts of the open flower are the petals. The small leaf-like structure are called sepals. The small leaf-like structure are called sepals. Okay. Okay. All of you see your book, page number 60. Next, parts of a flower. All of you see the video. Parts of a flower. There are stamen, pistil. Okay, stamen and pistil. What is a stamen? The stamen is the pollen producing reproductive organ of a flower. A stamen is the pollen producing reproductive organ of a flower. Next, pistil. The ovule producing part of a flower is known as the pistil. Okay, what does mean by stamen? Pistil. The stamen is the pollen producing reproductive organ of a flower. Pistil. What does mean by pistil? The ovule producing part of a flower is known as the pistil. These are parts of flowers. Next, activity 10. Now we will go to see about the activity 10. Okay, activity 10. We would require one bud and 2 fresh flowers each of any of the following: datura, china rose, mustard, brinjal, lady's finger, glomhar, etc. Also a blade, a glass slide or a sheet of paper, a magnifying glass and water. Observe the picture 7.20. All of you see the picture in your book, the bud and flower. Okay, bud and flower. All of you see the picture. Bud, which one is bud? Which one is flower? All of you see the picture. Observing the picture 7.20. Look at the prominent parts of the open flower. These are the petals of the flower. Different flowers have petals of different colors. Yes, different flowers have petals of different colors. Okay, where do you think the petals are in the closed bud? Okay, which is the most prominent part in the bud? Did you see this part is made of small leaf-like structure? Small leaf-like structure. All of you see the picture. Next, listen. All of you see the table 7.3. 7.3 observation on flowers. 7. Name of the flower rose. Number and colors of sepals many colors. Number and color of sepals, listen, 5 colors. Number of color of petals many. Okay. Number of color of petals 5 colors. Next, are the sepals joined together or separate? Separate. Listen, next, stamens are they free or joined to petals? Free. Next, pistil present or absent? Present. Okay. Next class we will discuss the 7.3 observation on flowers. Okay. Once again, next class we will discuss the 7.3 observation on flowers. Okay. Listen, what is sepals? Listen, all of you, they are called sepals. Listen, which was the most prominent part of bud? Did you see this part is made of small leaf-like structure? They are called sepals. Take a flower and observe its petals and sepals. Okay. Okay. Next, listen. Fill the table based on the observation, table 7.3 table, observations of the whole classes. Add observations to this table from the filled trip to a locality where there are plants with flowers. Fill the last 2 columns later. To see the inner parts of the flower clearly, you have to cut it open. Okay. If its petals are joined, for example, datura and other bell-shaped flowers. Datura or other bell-shaped flowers. The petals have to be cut lengthwise and spread out so that inner pot can be seen clearly. Next, 7.21 picture. 7.21 picture. A bell-shaped flower. See your book, page number 61. Bell-shaped flower. See the picture. 7.21. A bell-shaped flower. See the picture. Okay, remove the sepals and petals. To see other pots, study the picture 7.22, pots of flower. Okay, carefully compare your flower with the illustrations and identify the stamens and pistil in your flower. See the picture 7.22, pots of your flower. Okay, all of you underline the word first. Compare your flower with the illustration and identify the stamens and pistil in your flower. Okay. Next. See the picture, a bell-shaped flower, a pots of flower. What are the pots of flower? Listen, see the picture, stamen. This one is a stamens, cream color. Okay. All of you see the picture in your book, page number 61. Stamens. This one is a stamen. Then anthers. Anthers is a yellow color. Then next pistil. Pistil is a green color. All of you see the picture in your book. See the picture carefully. Next 7.23 pots of stamen. What is mean by stamen? Already we learned stamen. Listen. Carefully compare your flower with the illustration and identify the stamens and pistil. Okay. Next is stamen. 7.23. See the picture. Page number 61, anther, the upper part anther. Then the tube-like structure is filament. Okay. Okay. Next, a different flowers. All of you see your book. The innermost, listen, the different flowers. Can you recognize both parts of the stamens in your flowers? How many stamens are there in your flower? Draw one stamen and one label its spots. Listen, the innermost part of flower is called pistil. Bracket the word. Bracket the answer. Listen. Book page number 61. All of you bracket the answer. The innermost part of the flower is called pistil. If you cannot see it completely, remove the remaining statements. Identify the parts of the pistil with the help of the diagram 7.24. Parts of pistil is very must. Is important diagram. Parts of flower and parts of pistil. Okay, parts of the pistil. See the book, page number 61. Listen. All of you see the picture 7.24. The upper part, stigma. The upper part, the like a bud-like structure, stigma. The tube-like structure, style. Then next, the oval shape, ovary. Okay, this is a ovary. Okay. Next, we will go to discuss about activity 11. Okay. 1 second. I will explain parts of stamen, parts of pistil. All of you see the video. Parts of stamen. Anther. What is mean by anther? The part of the stamen where pollen is produced. That is the anther. Okay. Are you clear? Can you understand? Okay. Next, filament. The filament is a stalk that connects to the anther. Okay. That is a filament. Next, parts of pistil. Okay. Parts of pistil I will explain one by one parts. Okay. Okay. What is a style? It is a long, slender stalk that connects the stigma and the ovary. That is a style. Listen. Next is stigma. It is a sticky platform at the top of the style where pollen is deposited. That is a stigma. Next, last one, ovary. What is ovary? The enlarged basal portion. The enlarged basal portion of the pistil where ovules are produced. Okay. Next, we will go to discuss about activity 11. Let us now study the structure of ovary. It is the lowermost and swollen part of the pistil. swollen part of the pistil. We will cut this part to study what is inside. Listen, picture, all of you see the picture 7.25. Take page number 62. Okay, listen, see the picture. Cutting an ovary in blade. Picture A. Picture longitudinal cut. Then picture B, transverse cut. Okay, all of you see the picture, book page number 62. Next, listen, take two ovaries from different flowers, cut them into two different ways. Okay, all of you underline the word first. Let us know the study the structure of ovary. All of you underline the word. It is the lowermost and swollen part of the pistil. Underline the word, page number 61. First underline the word. It is the lowermost and swollen part of the pistil. Now all of you see the picture, page number 62. 7.25. See the picture. Take two ovaries from different flowers. Cut them into two different ways as picture 7.25. To prevent them, listen, to prevent them from drying, put a drop of water on each of the two pieces of the ovary you have cut. Okay, you have cut. Observe the inner parts of the ovary using a lens. See the picture 7.26. Inner structure of an ovary. A picture, longitudinal cut. B picture, transverse cut. See the picture. Do you see some small bread-like structure inside the ovary? They are called ovules. Underline the word. They are called ovules. Draw and label the inner parts of the ovary in your notebook. Okay. Next, try to find out the names of as many flowers as you can by asking the gardener or any other person. Okay. Next, the remember not listen. See the picture 7.26. Listen once again. The small bread-like structure inside the ovary. They are called ovules. Okay, underline the word. Okay, they are called ovules. Okay, in your field trip, try to find out the names as many of the flowers as you can by asking the gardener or any other persons. Okay, remember not pluck more flowers than you need based on the what you have filled in table 7.3. Okay, table 7.3. Next class, all of you fill the table 7.3. Okay, that's all students. Can you understand? Okay, if you doubt, you contact with me. Okay, thank you students.